What's mine is mine, I guess. We're gonna be attacking a mine. Sorry.
Oh, I was really confused there for a moment.
I have a new mission for you, right, dingoes?
Blow up a mine! But don't blow it up.
Attack force on our northern continent. Green Icodona has joined with the Red Possum unit to engage
I
the enemy
am
with every
pretty
form
sure
of
this
extra
guy is
weapon.
Captain Glovel.
I still don't understand what those
While our
percentages
southern
mean.
continent attack
I don't
force
think it really
Yellow
matters
Walker
because
is linked
he
up with the
keeps,
other
like...
Red Possum unit.
I mean, I don't
They're
care what is
encountering much
showing his
fiercer opposition
mouth flaps
than
moving, the
previously
way
anticipated.
he's speaking and the
This
intonation of his
division is
voice.
scheduled to attack the enemy stronghold at Melbourne, the extreme south of the continent after it's taken Adelaide.
Send out Commander Fokker and the Veritex. Skull Squadron, go get them. There's Yellow Quokka.
I was gonna say, is that yellow for Waka? Because
Small
that...
mining operation in the suburb of Carrington, to the north of the city of
Man,
Adelaide.
they really squished that part of
The
Australia
occupation
down.
force there
Holy
is very
shit.
strong.
like those things are technically in the correct place, but damn, they like
Roll around.
fucking smooshed that map down.
This could prove devastating. Your mission will be to destroy the mine's occupation force and then
Good to see
link up
Broken
with the
Hill
southern
getting
attack
it.
forces.
Too.
Does
So
it-
it's not a place
does
that
it have
many
a lot of
people
mines?
expect
Or
it.
By
what?
then, Adelaide will have fallen into our hands. We currently are planning to dispatch new model mobile
Well,
suits
it's
to our
just
operations
it's
in
like
Adelaide to
it's
coincide with
an
our
old
taking
mining
base
town
there.
out in the outback, and
Your timing's
if
good,
I'm
you may
not
be able to
mistaken-
get some
Yeah, the
yourself
word-
after this operation.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
I've
this
done that a
up.
lot.
Right,
It's not worth
I
it.
expect
Like,
nothing less
like,
than
we
loud
can
myself.
cover while you look something up. Anyway, so we just need to kill a whole bunch of mobile suits. So this should
Yeah.
be fun.
Kill a whole bunch of mobile suits and then protect the MacGuffin when it crashes, because it's got our next mobile suit.
show yesterday.
Jackie's been cancelled. Oh no!
in shock over it.
I'm in shock.
You sound drunk,
Are you
Steve.
Yeah, I was gonna be
listening
wrong,
to
so
that
it's-
ridiculous show?
I want to be drunk right
I
now.
don't see
but
what's so
that's
appealing
boring.
about that selfish woman.
Well, she isn't as cynical as you are.
What was that, Mike? What did you just say to me?
Just what he said. it
Never
was
mind
the
that. Time for the
weirdest,
news.
Like,
And after a
teenager
fierce battle,
sing-song
the
way
Earth's
he
federal
said it.
forces were able to easily sweep away the
So,
main
we're
Xeon
not
forces
showing it,
defending
but
their
the
military
Blue
base.
Destiny is
Instead,
wrecking
Columbia
face
began
down
to
here.
Fierce fight
manage
and
to
then an
escape the
easy
assault.
sweep.
On
Doesn't
this
that
day,
sound strange
December
to you?
15th, the Xeon
No,
Occupation
'cause it was the
Force's
fucking Blue
largest stronghold,
Destiny.
California base was returned to its rightful owners within the Federation. With other Xeon units pulling out in other places, the victory of the Earth Federal Forces is now a certainty.
Blue Destiny is-
Quietly
Blue
really
Destiny is
terrifying.
one of those-
Oh my
one of those
Christ, that
things.
dude's smile.
It's
Maybe they were exaggerating
Yeah.
just a little. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
our brave forces are winning and
the Blue
driving out the
Destiny
remaining enemy
is
forces.
as an
That's
extremely
great.
dangerous
Let's keep up the good work.
GM.
Ghosts.
It has a
It is a
system in it
GM that is
made
powered
from,
by angry ghosts.
Bits of a new type.
I really want to get Dr.
Yeah,
Hey there,
and there is
Lieutenant
also
Did you hear
a
the
Xeon
unit
equivalent.
And they're powered
I
by
made
his
a
daughter.
defected from Xeon, so
His
like
daughter.
both sides have one.
Is this
All
Dr.
made from the
Morpheus
same
from the
dead
Venture
two-type
Brothers or
girl
some
that
Yeah.
shit?
he
Basically, except with
harvested
technology.
into this.
Oh, man.
So you take Lieutenant Raya. Was this the unit?
Yeah, you know, it's
Lieutenant Raya. Was this the?
it's pretty fucked up, you know, but
So you.
yeah, no,
Hey,
it's
having a whole bunch of
it's a
Dr.
thing.
Morpheus.
It's probably no better way to describe it than trying to probably have a better description.
Covering this with
All
a
right.
dreaded orphans home.
We're all ready to get out there and face your
Hey,
next
he
sword.
says when he figures out Dr. Venture has basically done this.
Lieutenant Rayer, this is
With
just
the
a rumor
power
that's
of a
been circulating
forsaken
recently.
child?
Yeah,
There are
there you
apparently
go.
a lot of nukes that were
It's been a
banned under the
long time
Antarctic
since
Treaty
I've
that are
seen
being
that.
secretly stored over at Torrington Base.
I don't
in
know
the
why
east,
I remember that
according to our
line, but that was a good
reconnaissance
line.
pilots.
Because it was the
If
best
the
line
Xeon
in the
get cornered,
episode. That's
they
why.
may attack Torrington Base and grab those nukes to use against us. Apparently, the enemy Commander Makuve used a nuclear
So we're talking
missile
about
during
Torrington
Operation
Base.
Odessa.
Yep.
Although the Federation successfully prevented it from
Torrington
exploding back
Base
then.
is a
Mhm.
place
We're
that
gonna be there
actually
later.
is actually gets involved in things quite a lot.
And
Torrington Base features also
0083, I
in
think.
This mine was
Unicorn
originally a
Gun.
civilian
And
operation.
no,
We've
not
been
8.
asked by the High Commander
But
to
it's
minimize
mentioned a
damage
lot.
to the mine as much as possible. But the owner was killed at the time of the colony drop, so I don't think the commander will say much if
Full
he
of
destroys
nukes,
some
because
in
it's where
course of
the
attacking
Earth
Xeon.
Federation
Must be
decided to
big
keep all their
base in
nukes.
Much
Australia.
damage.
Just
We should hit
because,
this
like,
place
all
as
the
hard as we
nukes on the
can to get
planet,
this
we're just going
operation
to keep
over
them in
with.
Australia.
You know,
Who
a little
cares?
fireworks show in honor of the late owner.
You sound like an outlaw.
Well, under the terms of the Antarctic Treaty, which was signed basically to get Xi'an to stop dropping colonies on Earth, you know, they were basically like, well, we stop using nuclear weapons. The Federation only used nuclear weapons to blow up the colonies that were being used to drop on Earth.
I think there's plenty of blame for everybody.
So it was
here.
just like,
no, you are the one dropping colonies on the fucking planet. Stop.
Just got a man spread a little here.
Look at this. Oh yeah. He's got that cockpit. Oh, there we go.
Incredibly unfortunate scene, Jack.
I love the tiny beam spray gun too. It's my favorite GM weapon.
Been acting. We'd better be careful here.
The GM stands for Great Man Spread. I don't think any Shield
with my tiny gun.
You just displayed that pure power of masculinity there. Yeah, you've done a leg spread and now you've got the beam spread. I don't think we could get any more spread in this fucking.
This is our first introduction to the Zaku cannon. This mission. Also, we'll be seeing more goofs. Two at once, because one at once wasn't enough. And they still have the same hit points that Vish's goof did, so they will ruin your shit.
I was gonna say, did they still have the same offensive capabilities?
Oh yes, there's no nerfing, and do I get the shield up in time?
Doesn't look like it matters for this guy. Oh, no.
It's got the leg missile.
He's out facing you. Oh. He's got two of them.
You'll notice the beam spray gun says it has the same power as the bazooka. It takes 6 bazooka shots to kill a Zaku. We're up to like 12. It takes most of a clip to kill a Zaku with the beam spray gun. So Power was lying. Thanks, Fang 2. That's Leon's 3rd kill. He's like, I'm sick of this. I've got a bazooka. What?
Let's just end this.
If you aim up a little bit when you shoot the Magellas, you can actually take the top off and kill them. I don't think that was the Magella shooting me.
No, it looks like something else going in a different direction.
This totally won't come back to home.
No, I'm sure it's not important.
And at least this airfield doesn't point into 2 cliffs.
Okay, so you do have a point there. At the absolute least, nobody was stupid enough to let him put an airstrip in a box frickin' canyon. Oh my
god. I want to mention, like, we talked a little bit about 083.
I'm lying. 0080.
Who really fucking hated carrots. But
this is Oasis. Have completed mission sonar sweep of the area.
Everyone loves that one. I'm gonna say, like it's got one of those, because everyone knows how much I love treaties in video games, because everybody always just does really stupid things about treaties. Well, my favorite thing about that one is that, you know, with the conflict over, like, Xi'an's lost, and so the Xi'an remnants are basically trying to start some shit with Earth. Particularly one who is like seems to have forgotten that the war is over. And they come and they find that the Federation have built a Gundam that can carry and launch a nuclear warhead. And they're like, they're violating the Antarctic Treaty, and it's like, you're not part of a country anymore. Fuck off. Like, your treaty is done. There is no more Xi'an. You are guerrilla losers. There's no Antarctic Treaty in place for losers like you guys. And of course they steal it and use it because, you know, they couldn't be any larger about the number of hypocrites that they could try. Go fuck yourself, Gato.
Oh yeah.
I kind of gathered that.
0083 has a garbage ending, by the way.
I really don't see how this could possibly be redeemed.
Funny years. We are actually setting up a part of 0083 in this game. You know that the HLV, the heavy lift... Thanks, Mike, for shooting us with that bazooka. The heavy lift vehicle in Africa comes from... where we actually fail to stop it from launching here, and it flies to Africa. Not in this mission, of course. That's the last mission. But they did a good job connecting this game to Gundam. Like, I'm pretty sure the speech that plays at the end is the same one that plays at the start of, or in the middle of 0080, or at the end of 0080, rather. This Zaku Cannon is kicking my ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this cat seems to have the hops on it.
Melee is hard. Yeah.
Is that Mike just bumping him right there?
He held fire until you were not engaged.
Well, at least he's not. At least he's trying.
That was damn decent, though.
Yeah. They are programmed to not shoot. If you are in melee, they will not shoot.
He only gets one kill and not from a lack of trying.
I don't know, I feel like Mike would probably shoot.
I quite liked how when he boosted off of that, like, you know, what is we call it, girder stuff.
It supported his weight for long
fell out
enough to jump
from
in the
the
air.
I thought that was really cool.
This isn't like you.
There's like tiny little attentions to detail here that I really appreciate.
So now that that bunny ears type has lured us all the way to the other end of the map, we need to get back to the airfield. The sad thing is, I don't get there in time to shoot down one of the goofs, ride-em-a-bobs, Dodais or whatever those
surfboards.
are.
I'm just gonna call them surfboards.
Missile surfboards, yeah. They actually do show up arriving those, but they fly off immediately if you don't shoot them down.
White Dingoes, this is Medea D6. Sorry about this. I was initially assigned to protect the rear guard and got hit from behind. My engines are failing and I can't escape by climbing.
Fortunately, I got into the fog and they can't see me.
So can you get these hyenas off my tail?
Hyenas off my tail. You know, with any luck, that's actually their call sign.
Hyena 1 and Hyena
like
2.
the silver hyenas or something.
Hyenas should not be in the Australian outback, so it's time to send them on their way back to the zoo. Except, you know, I can understand if they got loose because Taronga Park Zoo.
I accidentally saved my ass here. Just by telling my guys to move in rather than telling them to attack. Fucking
I was gonna say, just like, okay, you were moving forward really nicely, and then you just totally owned yourself.
Medea's losing power.
Where's the Medea?
Emergency landing.
It landed already, and they couldn't see it because of draw distance. Okay.
How's it guys?
Hi!
Oasis. Medea has made an emergency landing at point F.
Oh, that good. Waits till the shield's down again.
Protect that container at all costs.
Yeah, basically.
The dude's escaping.
Seriously, that is disrespectful is what that is.
Oh, I will return the favor later when I have to fight a Gallop. Which is basically like a, it's like the Medea, where it's a flying transport, except it's not. It's a ground transport.
I really cannot get over the absolutely anemic sounds of his
really powerful and dangerous machine guns, yeah.
It sounds like rain skipping off your windshield.
Fang 2.
No, not as brutal as
well,
GMs are still pretty tough. Yeah, so, like, beam weapons became.
We're down below 200 hit points.
Continuing the search.
Warning and danger now.
Flashing in the right hand side of the screen there.
Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
Way
to go, Lieutenant.
Rest of you mind helping?
Yeah, Leon, where the hell are you? Mike is doing a great job trying to solo this guy, but he's getting wrecked.
He's got him in melee range.
It's fucking killing him. Like, he is trying to melee that goof, and it's really not going to go well for him. It's fine, because we're giving him a gun cannon next mission, so it doesn't matter if he gets blown up here.
Honestly, what really matters is he keeps the damn thing distracted. Yeah, no, it's like...
He's stuck.
Just terrain to block you. I kind of like that, even if it's
completely unintentional. Even if it's like completely coincidence. Like, that goof is giving you a very interesting fight right now, and I have to respect that.
Goofs have mad hops.
They've got more hops than a Mega Man X speedrunner.
Sadly, domes also have mad hops.
Thank goodness. I confirm the container escaped into a safe zone.
Goofs hold a special place in people's hearts, perhaps because Tate has one of the best fights.
No!
Oh, come on.
Pilot's escape is affirmative. Mike is perfectly fine. Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
Damn it!
This is my Medea. I'm gonna stand.
Lieutenant, I confirm all enemy units destroyed. Battle's over.
I'm gonna say that, so I don't
And it will omit him from the cutscene. There's supposed to be all three of them here. Mike's omitted, and I think Leon's stuck somewhere.
With all that stuff that happened with the Medea, I was too tired for another big fight breaking out in that territory.
You also don't have a unit
right now. It was easy duty when you consider we were protecting our own mobile suits.
The new suits? You think they'd really let us have them?
Well, they have to now.
It's a sure thing.
We have a loss.
I mean, seriously,
why you were so sure about that.
Without
a
means
you were
to fight.
stationed at Jabro base, weren't you? Don't you have any connections to get us some?
So this is where we learn that Leon was actually from California base.
Into the dangers of the front line?
Well, anyway,
Or from Jabro, rather.
Base as soon as possible.
He's a spy.
Sure.
He's with Federation intelligence.